The final Royal Rumble event. I'm facing against John Cena, Finn Balor, Paul Cruz, Bray Wyatt, and Randy Orton. Now, as you can see here, man, this is the journey to WrestleMania. And I already completed what I have done in my career, so I have no point in even saying that word. But you might do if you are playing the game very newly. I wonder what reward is. I'm really actually curious. I'm really curious right now. I'm 88 overall, even though I am already at 88. They only boosted my thing a little bit up. Oh my god. So if you do hear music in the back, that's just the vibes that I'm living up to right now, man. That's how it's going to be going. Apollo Crews, I do not know why he's really in this lineup. I feel as though someone else should take this spot. Not to like show any disrespect to Apollo Crews whatsoever. Just that, you know, come on, you gotta think realism here. You gotta think really like a lot of realism when it comes down to him as a superstar. This is an attire that I've been wanting to do for a while. This is a tribute to Test. In case you don't know, Test is one of the best, big Canadian stars ever in this era of wrestling. He is the man to perform one of the greatest big boosts you'll ever see throughout your whole career. And I'm just doing my signature tribute. I did it in 2K18. I didn't have a chance to do it in 2K17. I didn't have the chance to have my WrestleMania match and tribute him. But tonight I'm doing it. I forgot to do it in my career. I just do that now and again, man, because he's such a well-respectable superstar. He's absolutely amazing. When I was trying to research his funeral and I try to see if was anyone there, for a great superstar like him, and I still have not gotten information at all about that. Tess was indeed a guy that I really respected. Him and The Rock were one of my favorite wrestlers. Tess will always be at the basically The Rock. The Rock is number one. Favorite wrestlers. Tess is number two. Cesaro is number three. Those three guys cannot be split away, no matter what they do. I don't care if Dolph Ziggler wins 16 titles. He still is not going to take the places of those superstars. Those are my top three guys. Tess will always be the most iconic, performer. Rest in peace to him, man. A lot of people don't talk about him, but I mostly try to, because I always want to remember someone like Tess. I remember watching when people were doing oh my gosh, what the heck is that? I'm sorry. It's a stupid sound on my phone that be doing these noises. And my app suddenly crashed. But other than that, here's John Cena. John Cena is once again probably there to promote his Bull movie. At the end of the day, I like what Cena's doing here. He's trying to go up in the movie business. He has the look. He has the acting, ability to do what he can, man. He did in the ring. Come on now. That's still, I would say it's an infamous movie when it pertains to the WWE. The Rock joking about it in the Hall of Fame in 2008. I believe it was. There's certainly a lot to it. I'm actually happy for Cena. I did indeed see his scene in Trainwreck, and I wanted to gouge my eyes out and forget that I ever saw that scene of John Cena veins just popping and humping Amy Schumer. Not to say that Amy Schumer is ugly or anything, just that I don't like her typical comedy of, oh hey, my coochie stinks, or I have sex a lot with a lot of people. It's just the same running gag joke. I just don't like it at times. She just uses it in different ways, and I don't understand why people laugh. But Finn Balor, I'm happy to say that he is indeed I would say he's not getting the spot that we want him to get, but he's in a good zone, and I mean that in a good way. He's having his moments. You know, he's with the club, well, part of the club. You know, I feel sorry for AJ Styles, but you can tell AJ Styles can definitely handle that. I feel as though Finn Balor does not really need the club. He doesn't need to have his own Balor club. But I feel like those guys definitely need each other due to the fact that they have been taking some losses throughout the whole time now. Finn Balor is one of the superstars. Like, you see that right there. Like, how hard is it to do that for a custom superstar? Like, it's real ridiculous, man. The movement of the jacket and everything, man. It can work with, you know, someone like my character. No matter what the height and sizes of the jacket may be, it still can work. You know, he doesn't touch the jacket a lot because it was a bit glitchy in 2K17, but it was still a great addition to him. It was still nice to see. He does touch up on it, like, see there again, the total rock and roller, and I feel as though they should do that storyline. They should have Finn Balor be cocky and really arrogant, and just be a heel, and I feel as though Finn Balor would definitely get over with that, but no, he just comes out, says, I'm part of the club, and then, you know, does the too sweet sign, and just smiles a lot. Yeah, he just smiles a lot, really smiles a lot. It's, you know, it's quite creepy sometimes. See, he does it more cheesy. He does it like a face, and it's creepy. The reason why it's creepy because he just does it a lot, even at random times and moments. You know, he's out there. It's like, I feel like as though like he can't be serious. We use it with the Bullet Club. You know, at times it was never really a smile that came on his face. Now every time he's with the club, just a big ass cheesy smile he'll give, just like Apollo Crews here. But Apollo doesn't give it more creepy because it's a more natural look, you know, to him. Apollo Crews, man, I feel so sorry for him. Man has downgraded in a big way, and he's been used just like other superstars being used. They do something, they try to find something with them, and they then just lose, and Apollo Crews' talent is being wasted. But Apollo Crews loves being in this situation. He loves being part of the business, hanging out with his friends, you know, good time friends, and definitely collecting the check that WWE gives him. And he feels as though he's in a good position. So if he feels like he's in a good position, I'm gonna also agree. But like, I definitely feel sorry for him, man. It's still a waste of talent. Apollo Crews, I feel like WWE sometimes, man, is the retirement home. Like, that's your last stop you're gonna take. You're gonna be there for like a good 6 to 7 years, not improving your craft at all. Like, some things you can, some things you won't. But I think this is Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt. Now, of course, everybody's gonna have their big opinions about him, of how he got buried, such and such and such. But to me, man, I feel as though it was just a missed blow. It just shows you. It shows you an open gate of how WWE is with their stars, and how they're willing to drop the ball on such great storylines. They're willing to throw it away over one superstar. It's quite disgusting when you really think about it and you really try to see what they do. The thing is, I can get behind Bray Wyatt just the same as I can get behind Dolph Ziggler for so many years after he loses and he comes back and then he falls off the mountain even more and more and more. But Bray, I still got faith in him. I still got faith in even his little brother, Bo Dallas. I still have faith in them. At the end of the day, I still have faith for people like Curtis Axel, you know, to come in no matter what. I'm not going to let these guys go just because WWE wants to book them wrong. You know, I still have that faith, man. And sometimes in certain events, I won't be saying to myself, hey, I don't want to see the main event between Roman Reigns and Bray Wyatt because I already know who the hell is going to win in that last event. Like, it's stuff like that that you just know, and it's just not watchable. So that's why I don't watch too much of Bray Wyatt's matches, because they're very predictable now. You know, this guy is not going to get he's not going to carry the golden shovel for his own benefit. I do like how Bray Wyatt has indeed upgraded himself. The dreadlocks, the attire, you know, the rigged denim. you know, I really respect that and I like that a lot of how him and Matt Hardy are doing, but I feel as though it needs to be a character-to-character thing instead of doing it in the ring, because Matt Hardy is a bit sloppy and he is indeed old. Bray Wyatt is also, I wouldn't say he's sloppy, but he is a very big guy, you know, like he needs someone to carry over. I do like that taunt that Bray Wyatt is doing right now. So he has his own custom, he has his own custom pose before someone like comes out. Now Randy Orton, I saw him watch the Royal Rumble from 2017. He talks about Bray Wyatt being his master and you know, stuff like that. He still brings that up, so he's not breaking kayfabe whatsoever. Randy did talk about how Roman did get the spotlight at Mania, and to be honest with you, I wouldn't say like it was a bad idea, because at the end of the day, it was still, that Roman Reigns match was more worse than the Bray Wyatt and Orton match. I feel as though they definitely dropped the ball between Orton and Wyatt in a big way, just like they dropped the ball with Sheamus and Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania 28, you know, they dropped the ball with that. They just booked them wrong, and it's real stupid. No matter how many bugs, no matter how many, you know, tricks and turns Bray Wyatt did, he just lost to 2 RKOs. He didn't do anything epic along with the sister Abigail, you know, he didn't do no Uranagi to a table. But here we go, man, we're starting off this match, and I have a finisher stored. Going after Finn Balor here, and looks like Randy Orton's about to be tossed out too. Now I did lower down my moveset due to the fact that I am playing as I am doing a trick. Oh my gosh, I do not know why I target Apollo Crews for some reason. And now Finn Balor trying to hold it against me here. I am definitely not going to get a 5-star match, because come on, this is a freaking battle royal. It can happen, but I'm not trying to risk myself, you know, losing here.
This is what it's all about. This is why there's nothing like WWE. You have 2 individuals in there that are beating each other silly.
I actually thought for a second someone was eliminated.
This one, he wants to avoid any major.
And now I'm gonna toss Finn Balor out with a pump handle power slam, ram him through, and he's out of here. So Finn Balor is the first guy to go. If you do have instant finisher, I suggest using it for a special occasion like this. Let me help Cena out. Cena was indeed a tag team partner that I had when I was a little kid. I had a theme song and everything planned for me and Cena to be teams. So, you know, it was a long time ago. Very long time ago. I was indeed one of John Cena's fans, but it was just that he was just a winner, and of course everybody, of course a kid would, you know, get around a winner, a guy that just wins a lot. So that's how I grew into John Cena. A gut-wrench powerbomb. I love when Tex used to do that. He did a great one in WrestleMania 17 against Eddie Guerrero. I definitely remember that. That's when Eddie Guerrero at the time had the Radicals, and I think it was for the European Championship in that match. In case you kids don't know what I'm talking about, or grown men, definitely go look up that match. That was another one of Eddie Guerrero's like greatest matches in his careers. It was really, really great, man. That was Latino Heat Eddie, you know. Oh my gosh, this is close. I know Tess does not do that. He does something, and when he did actually do something like that, it was a one-time only thing. It's nothing really truly big. It was nothing that he kept doing every single night. Okay. And let's just throw Randy out here. Let's super kick him out the ring. Now it's just me and Apollo Crews. Of course the AI is just gonna keep blocking and blocking and blocking and blocking. I am gonna get 2 reversals. That's my plan right now. Just to get 2 reversals and be able to match up to the Apollo Crews. He's about to do a sig on me. And jeez, man. I'm not tired in any way. Just trying to focus here so I won't be tossed out.
Got the reversal.
Ah, got him. You see this? 2K in a nutshell. Like, it's ridiculous, and 2K pays attention to various other glitches. So this match is done. I guess not, because Apollo Crews blocked me. Oh my gosh, that was absolutely vicious. I want Apollo Crews to like block me real bad, so I'm gonna try to strike him a lot.
He's pressing all the right buttons down. Takes him down in a major way, too. He's simply reminding him that he's here. He is a one-man gang in there.
Forget it, I'll just do the big boot. I don't have a lot of big boots since I am indeed. By the way, I was nice to see in the update 2K have the taunts for like most of the DLCs, wake-up taunts, you know. I was indeed happy to see that. Really great to see stuff like that all the time, you know. Now, give him that nice, I don't know why it says running, lifting knee, but it is a lifting knee.
Oh man, Crews goes down hard.
Now, yeah, Crews definitely goes down hard. Let me just pull out some moves here. Show my power. And bam! I am going to show off one of Tess's infamous moves. I already did the big boost, so I already got one down. So let's get the other one going. I hope he doesn't major me. And no, he doesn't. Yes, there we go. The power slam. Absolutely amazing by Tess.
Crews able to avoid damage there.
Crews just blocked me, so I feel as though I am about to take the win out of this match. All I gotta do is throw Apollo Crews off.
Tell me, just how much strength does carrying your opponent around like this take? Let's put it this way, Cole. Saxton would never be able to do it.
Apollo Crews is definitely not going to take me out of this match. So he can try his luck all he wants. Big boot. Gets him down. Wake taunt him up because it's almost over, people. Let's be real. Now let's end this with a rolling cutter. Sadly, they do not. Oh my gosh, I did a big boo instead. So let's indeed throw Apollo Crews out. And yeah, he's done. So that's it. That's the match. 5.5 stars. Not bad. Apollo Crews is touching his milk dove head. And there I go. Definitely won this match, and I made it to Hall of Fame 24. By the way, my match that I completed everything. I had 5 stars. I did 2 SIGs. I did 3 finishers. I did a lot. And time to open my loot crate, my reward loot crate. And by the way, I have a lot to explain of what I did earlier. Really ridiculous, but got some horns, got some new hairs. I don't have new hairs, I just got horns and a lot of VC. And I got another loot crate, so that's good. You get gold now, double the gold. So I'm definitely gonna try to have fun with this as much as possible before the whole event is over. I'm gonna play this for a while. Jeez, because it's not that hard. Throwing these guys off the top rope, no, it's. I believe me. You want to know hard? Try being #1 in the Royal Rumble and then dealing with the AI. It's ridiculous. Really ridiculous. Seriously, try to survive all from #1 to number 30. I had to do that in my career, and it was a pain in the butt. So definitely, let's check out this reward. I know I'm not going to be satisfied at all because yet again, it's another headwear, another mask to wear on your face. But let's try to have some positivity in there because remember, 2K is a AAA game. I don't want to be a negative person towards what the ideas of what 2K wants to do with their game, you know. But if it's so many fans giving them so many suggestions of what rewards should come, they should just make it. But no, they have everything already planned out, and there's stuff like that just sucks. I feel like even children, which is mostly you can tell is targeted to, not even children wants to wear like this stuff, man. And quite ridiculous. But let's check out the headwear. You know what I'm thinking about? I'm thinking about last year's Royal Rumble. If this was in last year's Royal Rumble, I would have been like, alright, I see what they're talking about. But my idea is, just who will wear this? Who? It's the same face, but they turned his thing into a smile, and they put some lines on there. It made oh my gosh, it's so. I gotta say, this month's was very disappointing. It was a lot of Roman statue masks, and I feel as though a lot of people won't even wear that. I feel like don't even be a customized thing, like. But let's do for the old gold. But since they have the crown in that gold, let's do this. This will probably be something, and let's make this a little bit. Let's make this a little bit dark, and let's see how it looks. I do like this. This blends in quite well, but this feels more darker and more good. So once again, Pearl looks absolutely amazing. If you do not know who this probably looks like, if you ever seen the movie called The Wiz, then you can definitely know the reference between this big head. You know, it's a great movie. It stars Michael Jackson and Diana Ross and many other great singers. But I'm quite disappointed. Definitely very disappointed with how they went about this. I feel like their ideas could have been way more better, but using this Roman theme thing for the Royal Rumble, it was last year, and I feel, and like, you can tell it was last year, because look at that, they had the statues and everything, and it's like, come on now, like, they're very late on that. You could just tell with the Roman theme, this was definitely made for, you know, last year. It would have fit perfectly for it, but no, just doesn't. Well, guys, thank you so much. I hope to see you next month. I am not touching Road to Glory until next month. So, ooh, Chad Gable. Yeah, so I'm definitely gonna fix that little big white spot that's on Hakeem. So I'm definitely gonna try to get that done before anything else. But thank you so much for tuning into this video, man. I'm very disappointed of what 2K gave us, man. Kind of messed up. And if anyone's watching this, I'll say, if you want to get something that's Roman style, that isn't going to fit well with your car at all, it's just going to be something dumb and wacky, then go for it. Literally, I'm being honest. Go for it. Have a great day, guys. Thank you for watching this, and peace.